How's it going, guys? As I say here, bringing you IPBL season number 1, week number 5. This week we're going up against the Miami Infernapes and W Mar. Now, he is 1 and 2. We are 2 and 1. Wait, no, I think we're 3 and 1. We should be 3 and 1. Yeah, and he's 1 and 2. I'm not sure if he got a forfeit win or he had to forfeit against someone, but 1 and 2 as of the moment. So, um, anyway, I'll go through his team real quick. He's got the Weavile, Silvally, which I believe can be any type, Salamence, Nihilego, Ditto, Cloyster, Togetic, Talonflame, Hitmonlee, Kadabra, and Ferrothorn. So pretty interesting team there. He's got a lot of repeat typings, but a lot of 4 times weaknesses. But the thing is, they're covered very well. You know, he's got Nihilego with 4 times weakness to ground, but he has Salamence there. He's got Togetic, he's got Talonflame. He's also got Ferrothorns are 4 times weakness to fire, but he does have the Talonflame there to resist that. He has Nihilego to resist that. He has Salamence to resist that. He also has big weakness, or not. He has a 4 times weakness from ice, to ice from Salamence, but he also has that in Togetic too, or he has a weakness in ice from Togetic. But really not much to soak it up. Only real thing would be Weavile. So we could take advantage of that. And then, you know, the last thing is of course Rock from Talonflame. Rocks are going to be pretty nice against him because his only hazard removal is Hitmonlee Rapid Spin, Cloyster Rapid Spin, which you very rarely see, and Defog Togetic. So, you know, we're going to try to put in the work there. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So here we've got Rotom, which is enough speed, outspeed, and max speed Cloyster, in case he brings that for whatever reason. We also have Volt Switch, Overheat, Will-O-Wisp, and HP Ground, because HP Ground, I just figured, you know, I don't really need HP. Like, if I'm to pick one hidden power, I want it to be HP Ground, because I can already hit Talonflame with Volt Switch. I can already hit Ferrothorn with Overheat. The only 2 things would be HP Ice or HP Ground, and at least I can do something to Salamence with Will-O-Wisp. Whereas against Nihilego, I can't even full switch. I'd have to hard switch out because it would outspeed me. So, I mean, unless it doesn't have any speed, which I doubt. But, you know, that's why HP Ground is a nice predictive move if I predict him to switch it in. But if I do, then I guess full switch would be nice. But I guess if I know I can take 1 hit, if I'm fairly healthy with it, and HP Ground can take it out at the range it's at, then I could just go for that. Because Nihilego's, it could be a problem. You know, you never really know. I've tried Nihilego, I didn't really work with it too well, but I mean, you know, it could be a threat. Rock's a very offensive typing. We also have Alolan Ninetales Light Clay with Snow Warning, enough speed, outspeed. This is, I think, a base 101. No, doesn't make sense. I guess it could be, I guess. Oh yeah, it's Nihilego. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we can outspeed Nihilego and do a lot of damage with Psyshock. If we can predict it, the Nihilego switch in and go for a Psyshock, we can 2-hit KO it with against most sets. And then Blizzard and HP Fire, no real reason for Moonblast. I feel like HP Fire is really needed for Ferrothorn. And this thing might look a little bit offensive, but it's very bulky because of the HP. You know, this thing's really nice for Weavile. It's really nice for Weavile, and even though I don't have Moonblast, HP Fire hits Ferrothorn way better, obviously, and it can also hit the Weavile pretty well, so that's nice. Next up we have Lucario, Adrenaline Orb. We're trying this again. Wait, am I trying to go Justified around these parts? I guess no, I don't really need it because I'm special. Yeah, so Steadfast, which is whatever. We also have a Adrenaline Orb, so basically if he does bring Intimidate Salamence, and he brings it in on us, as long as he's not scarfed, like for example, if I bring this thing in to like try to revenge, a Cloyster or something, and he can switch out, go into the Salamence, he'll activate my Adrenaline Orb as I get the Nasty Plot up, and then I'll be able to freely just HP Ice him. We are modest because if we get that Adrenaline Orb up, we're good to go. Or GTG, and then yeah, we have Aura Sphere and Flash Cannon, just the coverage necessary to break his team. And this should put in a lot of work. I mean, once Talonflame's gone, actually no, I think this thing can outspeed a Talonflame. I just can't really hit it very hard. So if we do keep Rocks on the field and it's taking half every time it comes in, Hopefully this thing will be able to do something. So anyway, next up is With the Tide, which is our Manaphy. We have Hydration, which is obviously its default ability. You can't go in anything else. That's the only ability. I hope they do bring a different ability in for Manaphy. That would be cool. What she? I feel like Manaphy should get Soul Heart in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I think that would be really cool. Who knows? Anyway, we have enough speed, outspeed, something. I don't know why it looks like that. I guess it's because you can save some HP. I don't know. Anyway, wait, hold on. Can this do? Okay, yeah. So it's already at max, even if it's only 248, which is interesting. I didn't know it was like that before, but okay. We have Tail Glow. I guess because maybe the IV spreads, because they do have HP Fire for Fairthorn. So we have Tail Glow, Surf, Ice Beam, and Fire, HP Fire. This thing hits his team really hard. I mean, if you look at his team, he's only got a few things to switch in. Namely, if it's Silvally Water, that could be annoying, but whatever. He does have Ditto, and he has used it twice already. So I wouldn't be surprised if he used Ditto. Because I do have a Dragonite, and I do have a Manaphy. A lot of things it can set up. Okay, good. Alright, so, and then, I mean, Cloyster is obviously a bit annoying, but once we get rid of that thing, and I mean, Ditto, we might just be able to beat it outright, because, as long as it doesn't, like, prepare for the HP Fire and bring, like, HP Grass or something, then, I mean, if it's Choice Scarf, like, it's not really going to be able to do much to me, and since Ditto keeps the HP that Ditto has naturally, it doesn't copy Manaphy's HP, it copies every other stat, so it can't copy the HP, so I'll be doing more with my surfs than him. Like, if he's doing like 25%, I'll probably be doing like 30 or 31 or 32%, like something like that. So I'll be doing more to him. And at that point, if I can outspeed everything, he does have a little bit of priority with, Ice Shard Cloyster and E-Speed Salamence and Ice Shard Weavile, but other than that, and Hitmonlee, of course, but other than that, if we can get by that, like, this thing, it's pretty potent. It is, definitely. So anyway, next up we have Uxie, Culver Berry, Ice Punch, Stealth Rocks, Toxic, and U-Turn. This thing is physically defensive with the Culver Berry, so we can take a knockoff from Weavile just fine. We can go for U-Turn against it or Stealth Rocks if they're not up. Again, he has pretty limited hazard removal. I don't really see Cloyster as a good rapid spinner, and I mean, Hitmonlee could be nice, but again, I mean, I don't really see it. Even if it does come, I don't really see it doing much against Uxie, other than, of course, knockoff, but, Culver Berry's there. And then, if Togetic does come, we'll just have to, whittle that thing before we get this thing in. I have Toxic, which is really nice, because as long as it doesn't run Heal Bell, if it does, then whatever, I have answers for it, but as long as it doesn't run Heal Bell, we can just Toxic it, and then U-Turn against it, and just make sure we keep the Stealth Rocks up. That's going to be paramount, because, I mean, if you look at his team, Weavile takes 25%, Salamence takes 25%, depending on what Silvally he brings, that could take 25%, I doubt it, but whatever. Cloyster takes 25%, Talonflame takes half, which in the new gen, he won't be able to get priority Brave Birds off if he's under full health, so that's really useful. So we want to keep rocks on the field, that's the name of the game, and then hopefully come in with Lucario and bait the Salamence, and yeah. Last but not least, I have Keldeo here. Now, obviously we didn't have Keldeo on our team. I actually traded it out I got rid of Bisharp and got Keldeo. It was basically between two things. It was between it was between Circuitry and Keldeo. And I figured, because I already had every single type in the game except for normal, and there weren't any really normal types in the higher tiers that I wanted. Like, there was maybe like Chansey, but like, no thank you. So I decided to get Keldeo, because, I don't know, it's another fighting type, it's another water type, it's a bit redundant with my Manaphy, but Manaphy sets up, and Manaphy's pretty basic as to what it can do. It's got 100 across the board. However, Keldeo is faster, which really helps against, other base 100s, whereas Manaphy won't be able, like, for example, Salamence, it won't be able to outspeed Salamence because of my HP Fire thing, because the IVs are bad, but, never mind. Uh, maybe we'll have to change up the speed because I need HP fire. I know that. Um, maybe I don't. Since I killed you now, maybe he will bring Ferrothorn. I don't know. I'll think about it because basically with the HP fire, lowering my IVs with the because of that, lowering my speed IVs, I'm not gonna be able to speed tie Salamence now. So I could just give this thing enough speed to outspeed an adamant Salamence, like a max speed adamant. So I might just do that, but later because I don't really want to do that on the spot. But I like literally just figured that out. I'm like, wait, 166. Base 100 should have hit 167, but because the HP fire thing, lowering my IVs, whatever. So anyway, but yeah, like I was saying, I mean, Killio is stronger naturally. Obviously, it doesn't get Tillo, but Tillo takes a turn to get up. So Manphy isn't as strong, it's not as fast. It is bulkier, but when it comes to just pure offense, if I need that water fighting type, a lot of things can wall this thing. This thing's dual stab, namely Salamence, but that's what HP Ice is for. I don't really need any other hidden powers. I can hit Nihilego just fine. I can hit Talonflame just fine. I can hit Ferrothorn just hard, just fine. This thing does get Icy Wind, but I don't need it because I don't really need to lower its speed. I just need to do as much damage, and Icy Wind does less. So yeah, and then last move I just went with Aqua Jet. Because if I can Aqua Jet, if that's like Scarf Nihilego possibly, and I can Aqua Jet it, that's gonna be really nice. And you know, if that's also, I mean, I have the Cover there to potentially take a Brave Bird from Keldeo or from Talonflame, um, which is nice. Helps me take a flying type attack better. Maybe if he goes for Supersonic Sky Strike with Salamence, which I probably won't be able to take anyway. But you know, it's there. So Aqua Jet is just nice. I mean, Hitmonlee has priority, but if I out prioritize it and it's pretty whittled, then I can get that off, and that's gonna do a lot of damage to it. Because I mean, you know, Aqua Jet is just nice. I mean, if I can get the priority off, that's gonna be extremely useful. Because, like, say against Talonflame, if it's whittled because of the rocks, and I won't even have to take a Brave Bird if I can just go for the Aqua Jet. Like, that's gonna be really cool. And again, like against Hitmonlee, if it has Mach Punch and I'm whittled, but I go for Aqua Jet first, because he might not have the Unburden or whatever, and I can take him out, that would be cool. And I do have Justified, so if he decides to knock off my item, if he decides to knock off my item, I'll get the +1 attack, and that's going to really help my Aqua Jet's doing more damage to more things. Only thing is to get it is pretty annoying against this thing. But you know, I have Ninetales that can hit Togetic hard, even though it's not very offensive. I do have a mech who can Volt Switch against it. I do have this thing that can set up. I do have this thing that can Toxic. So I don't really think Togetic's going to be too much of a problem. It could, but I'm not sure. I also have Flash Cannon on this thing. So yeah. But anyway, that's going to be that. I hope you guys enjoyed. We should have a pretty good battle against WMR, Miami Infernapes. Pretty happy to use, or pretty excited to use Killio, because I've never really used it that much. So hopefully we can put in the work. Surf is there, by the way, instead of Scald. I don't know, I might change that, but Surf does more, so could be nice against like Nihilego and stuff. So anyway, again, that's gonna be that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the battle, which should go up the day after this one, or whatever, as long as it's Sunday. The battle should go up Sunday, so I'll see you guys there, and yeah, peace. Alright, yeah, see you guys next time.